Now to the attack on the Ukraine. More than 1 million people have left the country as Russia continues to push into the country.
But still, many are stuck there, afraid to leave their homes, to even walk outside onto the street for fear of being killed in one of the many rocket and bombing attacks targeting cities like Kharkiv. That is leaving friends and family here very worried. KPRC 2's Bill Spencer is talking to one man whose parents are still in Ukraine tonight. He joins us live from Spring with that story. Bill?
That's right. His name is Dymetra Ivanov, and right now he is collecting items, relief items, for the people still in Ukraine. They have been doing this since Tuesday. Both of his parents, Uri and Natalia, are in Kharkiv right now, the second largest city in Ukraine.
This is my hometown, city of Kharkiv, Ukraine.
Tens of thousands of miles away from the fighting in Ukraine, Dymetra Ivanov tonight is constantly looking at the latest pictures from his hometown of Kharkiv, horrified and in disbelief at what he's seeing.
This is one of the Kharkiv orphan houses with the kids sitting in bunker, waiting in the bunker to be saved.
But the worst part is that both Dymetra's parents, Uri and Natalia, are stuck there right now, hiding out inside their home, terrified of even venturing outside. So Dymetra calls his mother constantly.
Как дела?
He calls to hear her voice, to comfort her, to pray for her.
She's holding up, but then we have times when I'm just letting her cry it out, you know, and I'm telling her that everything's going to be okay.
Earlier this week, Kharkiv became the target of heavy rocket attacks. So most of the time, his parents are forced to climb underground, under their home, to a small dark bunker.
They were pretty much spent the whole night there just sitting and praying that everything's going to be okay because they were bombing it non-stop.
Tonight, Dymetra is here in Spring, trying to figure out a way to get his parents here to Texas. His heart is with his mother, his every prayer that his parents will somehow make it through this nightmare.
I'm saying how much I love her and everything's going to be okay. You'll be fine and we'll save you.
It's just heartbreaking, and Dymetra now trying to make plans to get his mother somehow to the Polish border, but from where she is, it could be a 2-day trip because they can't travel on the main roads. And again, her mother, his mother, and father tonight in that bunker. And Dymetra has one little message you'd like to give out. What is it, Dymetra?
Slava Ukraini!
And I believe that means glory
To Ukraine.
to Ukraine. Glory to Ukraine. Reporting live, Bill Spencer, KPRC 2 News.
So great. He's sending hope to his mom and dad. Thank you, Bill, for that.